Carla Connor has been spending a few weeks in Ireland, which has given Becky Swain the perfect chance to edge her way back into the lives of her wife Lisa and their daughter Betsy on Coronation Street. Becky's shocking reappearance earlier this summer completely turned the Connor Swains' world upside down, as they were forced to accept that Becky hadn't actually perished in the hit-and-run years ago, meaning all their mourning had been for nothing. When she suddenly showed up, leaving Lisa completely shaken, Becky revealed that she'd been hiding out in Spain under witness protection after an undercover mission had gone disastrously wrong. Since returning, Becky has been determined to rebuild her family, and while she's managed to reconnect with Betsy, Lisa has continued to stay loyal to Carla. But now that Carla is temporarily out of sight, Becky has found it far simpler to weave her way back into Lisa's daily life. And it's becoming clear that the detective sergeant's resentment towards her supposedly dead wife is beginning to fade. With Lisa's feelings in turmoil, she recently confided in Roy Cropper that she still harbors love for Becky, though she was adamant that Carla is the one she wants by her side forever. In scenes to come, Lisa tells Roy that Carla is on her way home and insists that her affection for Becky is a thing of the past. However, even if Lisa wants to move forward, Becky certainly doesn't, and she shocks Carla when she casually reveals that she's been living at number 6. To make things worse, later that night at the Rovers' Halloween celebration, Carla scrolls through Betsy's phone and accidentally discovers a video of Becky and Lisa modeling Betsy's creations. Fans will recall that this particular clip has already stirred up drama, as Becky previously scolded Betsy for sharing it online. Annoyed by how much fun Lisa and Becky appeared to have while she was away, Carla abruptly tells Lisa she's heading home. After Carla leaves, Betsy confides in Becky that her mother's foul mood stems from the video incident. Spotting an opening, Becky goes to meet Betsy at the Rovers, where she ends up playing the song from her and Lisa's first dance. Becky then subtly reminds Lisa of the vows they exchanged on their wedding day, assuring her that she had meant every single one. As she tells Lisa that they were once happy and could find that joy again, could this be the moment Becky decides to act on her feelings? Who plays Eva's new boyfriend Ben in Coronation Street, and what else has he been in? Ben Driscoll makes quite the entrance on Coronation Street this week when he turns up on the cobbles alongside returning favorite Eva Price. As longtime fans will recall, Eva is heading back to the famous street after 7 years away, stepping into her new role as the Rovers Return's latest landlady. Her comeback marks the start of a vibrant new chapter for the ITV soap, reuniting her with sisters Toya and Leanne. Ben quickly wins over the locals when he makes his first appearance, and there's little doubt that viewers at home will take to him just as warmly. The newcomer arrives with Eva in Monday's October 27 episode, and she couldn't be happier to be back where she feels most at home, behind the bar of the Rovers. We're absolutely over the moon to have Eva returning as the Rovers landlady, complete with her new extended family, teased Corrie executive producer Kate Brooks. The Driscolls are not the kind of clan to make a quiet entrance, so expect plenty of fireworks, shocking revelations, and plenty of wild celebrations. To have actors like Catherine, Aaron, and Pauline McLynn leading this family is truly fantastic. We've already fallen in love with them and can't wait for the audience to do the same. So buckle up, there's plenty of fun, chaos, and emotion ahead. Soap fans will likely recognize the actor behind Ben from his many appearances in popular TV series over the years, so let's take a look at his background. Who portrays Ben Driscoll in Coronation Street, and where have you seen him before? The role is played by Irish performer Aaron McCusker. He's perhaps most familiar to audiences for his long-running stint as Jamie Maguire in Channel 4's Shameless, appearing in more than 100 episodes between 2007 and 2013. Beyond Shameless, Aaron also featured in the final season of ITV's Marcella and portrayed Jim Hutton, Freddie Mercury's partner, in the 2018 Oscar-winning film Bohemian Rhapsody. Interestingly, Coronation Street isn't the first time Aaron has taken on the role of a pub landlord, as he also plays Clint Dunwoody in Hope Street. In that BBC One Northern Ireland drama, Clint runs the Commodore pub alongside his on-screen wife Nicole Devine Dunwoody, and the show has already enjoyed 4 successful seasons. By coincidence, Hope Street is back on screens this week for its 5th series, with the entire box set dropping on iPlayer tonight, meaning audiences can catch Aaron pulling pints in 2 different pubs at once. The talented actor has also popped up in a variety of other well-known productions, including The Bill, Dexter, Silent Witness, 24, Live Another Day, and Fortitude. Coronation Street fans work out who will save Todd from Theo. Coronation Street viewers were left stunned by Friday night's installment of the ITV soap as Theo Silverton's abuse towards Todd Grimshaw escalated to terrifying new levels. Trouble first began when Theo's behavior grew increasingly controlling, leaving Todd and fans deeply uneasy. The situation soon took a darker turn when Theo made Todd sleep on the sofa in his own home. More recently, Theo crossed another line when he physically assaulted Todd for the first time, forcing him to eat a kebab against his will. That kebab scene was genuinely frightening for Todd, and he's been trying to explain that to Theo, actor Gareth Pierce revealed. There's definitely this feeling now that Theo is physically more intimidating than Todd, which makes him afraid of him, but there's still love tangled up in that relationship. Todd believes he can somehow read or even fix Theo. During Friday's episode, Todd spent the afternoon with Sarah Platt and her son Harry, but things quickly went wrong when Harry accidentally spilled his drink inside Todd's new car, a gift from Theo. Panic immediately set in, as Todd worried about Theo's reaction. When Theo showed up, however, he remained calm, though it was clear he wouldn't reveal his temper in front of Sarah. Todd's bad day continued when he scratched the car after having it cleaned. Later that evening, he prepared dinner for Theo, but the meal was hurled across the room in anger when the builder lost his temper. Frightened, Todd tried to apologize, only to face another brutal attack. This time, Theo ordered him to stand in the middle of the kitchen with his eyes shut, before pouring an entire bottle of milk over his head. After the harrowing scenes aired, fans rushed to social media and the Metro Soap's Facebook page to share their reactions. While many expressed horror at the abuse, others began questioning Theo's past, particularly his relationship with his ex-partner Danielle, the mother of his children. Viewer Colette Byrne wrote, "What I don't get is, if he's always been like this, surely his wife would have gone through it too." It remains unclear whether Theo was abusive towards Danielle. She may have chosen not to confide in anyone about it. Another fan, Susie Mickle, speculated that Danielle could eventually step in to save Todd by revealing that she too was mistreated by Theo. I'm devastated for Todd. Brilliant performances from both actors. Theo was so hot and cold at the start, leaving Todd completely lost. I wonder if more will come out about Theo's wife, she said. She added, there must have been signs before. I think Todd's going to break down at work, and George and Billy might step in to help. The acting has been so emotional and powerful. Commenting on Theo's ability to hide his cruelty, viewer Grain O'Donoghue Dignam said, "It was sickening watching Theo act so normal when Sarah turned up, like nothing had happened. Poor Todd." Nikki Deacon called it a thought-provoking storyline, while Gene Evans added, "It was heartbreaking to watch, but both actors were outstanding." Coronation Street producer Kate Brooks offered further insight into how long this intense storyline will continue. Todd thinks he can somehow change Theo. He sees the awful things Theo does, but he also sees the charm, the moments of warmth, those glimpses of the man he fell for, Brooks explained. She's generous to his family, protective of Todd, and capable of being incredibly loving. It's those flashes of goodness that make Todd believe there's something worth saving. Brooks continued, Todd's never really had a stable, long-term relationship, so this is uncharted territory for him. We wanted to show the gradual, complicated steps that lead people into situations like this. There's still a lot more to come for these two. Some very dark, very raw, but crucially important episodes ahead. Coronation Street continues on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and can also be streamed from 7 a.m. on YouTube and ITVX.